Hello, I'm Yi-Xin. Welcome to SVP, Sharing Values Program. What is this program about? There are three parts. The first part is sharing economy model. The second part is values creation. And the third part is the sharing values program. The most important part. If you miss the last part, you will miss the essence for the entire program because it will tell you the core reality behind your success, and it will also tell you about the solution. How can you increase your value by increase 10 times or more? As a start, let me briefly introduce myself. I'm Yi-Xin. I'm SVP creator. I was born in Malaysia. My father failed his business when I'm young. Hence, family financial status is not so good. I have 5 siblings and I am the second child. So I knew how to support the families at a very young age. While I'm studying in secondary school and also university, I have ever tried 17 different types of jobs, including the salesperson in a mall and also the clerk in a company and also the waiter in a restaurant and etc. I studied engineering degree at a university, and after working for a few years, actually I encountered a career bottleneck. Hence, I go back to the school and study MBA, Master in Business Administration. I've been working in Singapore for 14 years, and I ever worked as a sales and business development manager in MNC. I failed a few businesses, and finally, I managed to quit the job and fully committed to embark on a business venture in 2019. My courage and motivation come from my 2 lovely daughters, and I always want to set a good example for them. Let's start the first part, sharing economy. This term has become more and more popular, but I believe that many people still do not understand what it is all about. So, according to Investopedia, sharing economy is peer-to-peer, people-to-people, or some people say it's C2C, consumer-to-consumer. They are sharing access to the goods and services and facilitated by a community-based online platform. So Airbnb is the pioneer for sharing economy. It has been established in 2008. It spent about 12 years to achieve the market values of 31 billion. What does that mean? Let's make a comparison here. Hilton spent about 101 years to hit market values of 23 billion. And Marriott spent about 93 years to hit 18 billion. What are the numbers telling us? This means that time is no longer the key to success factor. Instead, the trends and the business model will determine the success. Let's see the second example. It's called Uber is also the pioneer for the sharing economy. So Uber is estimated to grow about 180 times in the next 10 years. What does that mean? It shows that the sharing economy industry is growing exponentially. Okay, let's make a comparison between the traditional rental sector and also the sharing economy sector. So this is a report from PwC, a reputable accounting firm. The sharing economy sector in 2013 is worth 15 billion, 5% out of the entire rental market. But it's estimated to reach 335 billion in 2025. The market coverage will grow from 5% up to 50%. It's a huge growth. So according to the iMedia research, the sharing economy market in China in 2018 has reached 7 trillion, and it grows exponentially every year. The driving force behind his growth is because of the China government. Premier of the State Council of China, Mr. Li Keqiang, he advocates widespread of entrepreneurship and innovation. 大众创业万众创新. So this is he emphasized that sharing economy is the new platform for the entrepreneur and also innovation. Our knowledge about the sharing economy may only limited to cars, bicycles, hotels, accommodation. In fact, it has penetrated into almost all the sectors. You can see a lot of examples here like education, even the home services, the car maintenance, the flowers, plants, tools, technical, health and beauty, and also the movie, entertainment, and so on and so forth. So the sharing economy sectors are so diverse. How would you choose? How can we choose? I have listed 6 criteria here. They are internet, trendy, low cost, leverage, passive income, and value creation. How shall we interpret these 6 criteria? Okay, let us take an example that most people know about Airbnb. Okay, basically, if it is not internet-based, it is disqualified from the sharing economy requirement. So definitely, it is internet-based. Second is, nowadays, more and more people are willing to rent out their houses. So it's definitely a trend. Okay, and the third, you must have a house in order to qualify for this business. And the cost of the house is not cheap. That's why it's not considered as low cost. How about leverage? One house, one income. So we're not going to double or leverage. Okay, but it is considered as passive income because technically you do not need to do anything but just collect the rent. Renting a house is not considered a value creation. Okay, so followed by the second example, Uber. So let's look at the Uber or the Grab or Didi, okay, in China. So internet, yes, definitely. So recently I always heard about people say that I'm not happy at my work and cannot find job. It's okay, I just work as a Grab driver, Didi driver, Uber driver. Hence this trend has really changed a lot of people's life. So the cost of this business is not so low. It's because you either need to own a car or even you need to pay a monthly rental fee, which is not so cheap. Okay, driving is typically a typical example for trading time for money. Hence no leveraging here. Okay, no passive income. Driving is not considered as a value creation also. So is there any sharing economy platform that fulfill these 6 criteria? So among them, I will pay the most attention to value creation. Let's see why. Part 2. Value creation. Let's talk about what value creation is and which platform allows me to create value while meeting another 5 criteria. Let's see here. Let's see the definition of the value creation. This definition can be very broad and everyone has a different interpretation. As for this exercise, I would define it as building a happy life for myself and my family, and at the same time, build a happy family for others and building a happy society. So what is happy life? Okay, health, time freedom, financial freedom, and also I believe the family with these 3 key elements will live very happily. Okay, my ideal sharing economy platform is Elite Global. This is a health food R&D and manufacturer and is a network called iTeam, a professional team. You can expand your business to the worldwide through a mobile phone, an app, and also one account. So we definitely meet the internet requirement. And the Elite has set up the HQ in Hong Kong in order to ease the penetration to the China market on top of the global markets. Currently, Elite appears in 10 countries and regions including Australia, Canada, China, Hong Kong, Taiwan, South Korea, Malaysia, Singapore, and US, and also Vietnam, and will expand to more countries in the future. The world's top economist Paul Zan-Puder predicts that the health industry in the 21st century will reach a $1 trillion business opportunity. So the health industry is definitely a future trend. The demand for health services and products will only getting higher and higher. The Apple founder Steve Jobs died of neuroendocrine cancer in 2011. The Taiwanese-Canadian model and actor Godfrey Gao died of the heart attack on a Chinese reality show in 2019. And COVID-19. Since the outbreak from December 2019 to June 2020, 6 million people were infected and 388k people died, involving at least 177 countries. So all the cases warn humans that health is not the first. It should be the priority above everything, inclusive your happiness, your family, and the world. So we should start on the health. So today, in the past, many people had the wrong perception that the medicine can cure most of the diseases. But in today's era, people are more educated on health knowledge and they are paying more attention to prevention and healthcare instead of the treatment. The soul of the elite is the nutritional immunology, NI, which is created by Dr. Zhao Fei Chen, a prevention science that brings a health and a wisdom to the world. So Dr. Chen is the first person of Chinese descent to be named as one of the 10 outstanding young Americans in that field by the U.S. Junior Chamber of Commerce. Besides, she also won the Martin de la Cruz Award, which is equivalent to Nobel Prize. Her latest book is called Nutrition, Immunity, and Longevity. So in elite, I'm more than 100% confident that you will be healthy. No matter how good the product is, if the concept of the health is incorrect, the path to the holistic health will still be discounted. So elite business is not a health product selling career. It's not. It's a business. It's a career and business that carry out the mission of promoting nutritional immunology, the NI education. The channels to promote NI inclusive the TV program, health seminar, newspapers, magazines, books, live shows, and also this is not the mission for Dr. Chen alone. This is the mission to all the distributors. In addition to the health, everyone eager to have the time and financial freedom. But why only a few people able to achieve it? One of the main reasons is because most of the people do not understand or even misunderstood the wealth. So the effort may be wasted. So let's start by understanding the relationship between the time and wealth. I would like to tell a story here. There are two people, the shepherd and also the woodcutter. They met on the mountain and they chat happily. After several hours, the ship is full, but the woodcutter is empty-handed. This story tells us that trading time for money cannot be rich, and this is the hard job. The author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki, said that the rich people build network, the poor people looking for a job. The meaning of the network here means as long as you are put one-time effort and you can reap the fruits of the success continuously. SVP is also a network or partner business, and I will explain it in detail later. Besides that, we also need to understand the leveraging concept. The power of the leveraging is incredible. There is a legend. There is a man invented a game of chess. So the king was so impressed and so happy with the invention that he promised to give the man any reward he wished for. So the man said, okay, you take the chessboard which I invented and place on the first square with 1 grain of rice. For the second square, you put 2 grains, and for the third square, you put 4 grains. So each square double the number of the grains you give me until you place the grains all over all the square on the chessboard. Then my reward will be complete. Then the king replied, wow, this sounds like a small price to pay for your invention. Yes, I will do so for your wish. So 1, 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, 256, 51, 512, and so on. Then the king ran out of grains. The king realized that he was full. He had underestimated the power of doubling or the power of leveraging. The amount might not be so noticeable at the first, but it can be quickly explode out of the control. So this is called the power of leveraging, or power of the doubling. It's because at the end of the day, the grains go for quintillion. So, according to the Albert Einstein, the compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. Why we say so? The elite marketing plan has designed according to the power of leveraging as well. So here you can see how it works. Let's first understand some basic terms of the marketing plan. PSV, the personal sales volume. DSV is the direct sales volume, and also 1 SV is equal to 1 USD. The most basic qualification for the bonus is that you must consume at least 200 PSV a month. And when you have direct downlines, the sales reach at least 400 DSV, you can get 10% bonus and so on. There are total 7 levels of bonus. The first 3 levels is 10% and the remaining 4 levels is 5%. So total up is 50%. The bonus eligibility requirements is relatively low because you don't need to buy a lot every month or you wait until you promote to a certain level. If you spend 200 PSV a month, one or a few of your downlines spend about 400 DSV or more, then you are qualified for the bonus. No worry, if you still don't understand, let me use one example to explain to you. This example is 6 business partners. 6 business partners is equivalent to 1 core group. Okay, so remember the term core group. So when you have found your 6 business partners, then you have completed your core groups. 6 people, 1 core group. So assuming everyone is spend 200 SV a month, then you will have entitled for the bonus of $120 USD. After that, you will be promoted to L1 manager. So this L1 manager is not a ranking given by elite. It's just a title used in the SVP system in order to let you know which level you are achieved so far. And your downline will duplicate the system and also looking for 6 business partners as you do. So when you have completed the second levels, the core group, another 6 core group under your 6 direct downline, then everyone spend 200 SV, then your total bonus will entitle for 840 USD, and you will be promoted to L2 manager. When you complete the 3rd levels of the core group, your income will go to $5,160. So for example, if let's say you are working in Malaysia, China or Taiwan, actually even a senior manager level may not even entitled for the salary of $5,160 US. By that time, you will also be promoted to L3 leader. The story is not over yet. You can still go up to the level 4 leader to earn the 18,000 USD, and the L5 leader, then you will earn even more than 100,000 USD. The beauty of the elite marketing plan is not only the income is considerable, but your monthly income, when your money income is doubling, while your investment will still remain at 200 PSV. Such a business model can meet the criteria of low cost, leverage, and also passive income. We now have the health, the wealth, the time, and happy life as a family. But it's just that actually it's not. You don't forget because of you, your partner, your partners and your partner's partner, then they have a happy life just like you. And at the beginning, everyone is just share a little bit on money, the time, the network. Then finally, we have created a countless happy lives. This is the maximization of personal, family, and social values. This is the 6th and the most important criteria, values creation. The main objective of today is not to tell you how beautiful this career is, but to tell you how many problems, challenges you have to face before you succeed. If you do not mentally prepare for it, it is the best you not to start. Starting a business is never easy, but we can simplify it with a system. So here, let's look at the part 3, the Sharing Values Program. Sharing Values Program SVP, a system, a program that can make our life and business easier. Let's start and see how it is. Why would I create an SVP system? That is because I fully understand that the entrepreneurship journey is really tough, confused, and lonely. So my objective here is to help myself and others to use the minimum resources, the time, the money, and the value, and the network to build a happy and meaningful life. How was SVP created? I have referred to hundreds of the sharing economy videos and even made a few trips to China. So far, China is the most successful country in promoting and applying sharing economy model. And at the same time, I also read more than 30 network marketing books and study countless of the website videos, mainly from the Western countries, because they are the more experienced in network marketing. And finally, I leverage on the iTeam's 30 years of offline and also 4 years of the online proven network marketing experience. So, Elite was established in July 2016, almost 4 years in the market. iTeam is one of the biggest network under Elite. I joined Elite since day one, but at the time, I'm very new to the online business. So I have to try and error and face a lot of challenges. Here is some list of the 24 questions, and I believe some of the questions may also be your concerns today. I found the answer to all the questions, and I would like to share the full solution with you here. So, regardless of any type of the business, the customer is a must. So if today you tell me I have no contacts, then there is no business. Regardless, you are doing the insurance agent, you are real estate, you're doing sales, and also even you're doing traditional direct selling. So, or even you're opening a shop, a restaurant, online shop, e-commerce, then you also need a lot of customers. But if you're doing sharing economy business by using the SVP system, what you need is only 6 business partners, 1 core group. In today's business, if you sell only 6 insurance policies or even 6 houses or even 6 cups of coffee, I will tell you that your business will definitely cannot sustain. Why Elite's business only 6 partners can make us stand up? Why? It's because of the leveraging. And I believe from the current circle friends of the circles and also even the cold market, definitely you can find these 6 partners. Then the next question may say that, then tell me, today's I do not know how to look for the people. So how can you help me? Do you know that actually in the earlier part I introduced myself that's already in the sales for quite many years. So actually to me looking for the people is not a big deal. But when I start to having the downline, I feel that actually this is a big challenge to them. Even for some, because they do not have a sales and marketing background, even people with the sales experience, they are too accustomed to selling the products for the company, but they do not know how to promote themselves or sell something intangible. It's like opportunity or the future. So I have taught that many methods. And one common method most of the direct selling company using is they're using the ABC method. For example, I'm the downline, I'm A. So I'm the upline A, and my downline B introduce a friend as a bridge, introduce a friend C to me. So this method is only effective if C willing to meet me. Otherwise, it will not going to work. And most of the time, the C, the friends, is not willing to meet a stranger. So in this case, ABC is not really effective. And the online advertisement is also getting more and more expensive and less effective, and the skills to master is quite hard. And also there's many other methods which is not easy to master. So at the end of the day, I think of a method. It's called People and Connection Map plus the message template, which clearly demonstrates whom to find, where to find, how to find, and where they are your why they are your prospects. The message template will show you how to start a conversation, and also they will show you how to follow up, how to do the closing, and even how should you mentally prepare yourself. What should you do is not to tell your prospect that you are how great this career is, how good this business is. What you should do is arouse his curiosity and lead him to the SVP funnel, and find someone will definitely have a chance to being rejected. So no one like rejection, but the impact will be reduced with the people and connection map and the message template method, because we do not need to face them physically. And some have the concern of, I'm afraid that I will lose friends, families after doing this business. Okay, this is very fair. It's a very fair concern. But it's unlikely will happen is because this method, with this method, we will never do the hard sell, and the message content is very professional, and I have proven and I tested and prove it. So no worry about that. And for some people, they may tell that finding people is not an issue to me, but I just don't like to look for people. Okay, regarding this issue, this concern, can only to tell you that I'm sorry. All successful people tell us that you need to network if you want to make money. If you don't like to looking for the people, it means you don't like money. Means that business is not something for you. To reiterate, we only need to find six people for one core group. So with the power of leveraging, we don't need to look for a lot of people. And in many cases, the reason why a lot of people don't like to look for the prospect is because due to maybe their introvert personality. They just don't like to talk to the people, don't like to meet people. Or because you still don't know why you need this opportunity, your why. Making money is always a very fragile reason, and we should think of the purpose of life and think of the better reason for that. So it can be, give you a few example here, it can be like giving a better education for your children, or maybe is you want to spend more time with your family piety to your parents, or even you want to traveling around the world, or even you want to do charity. So all this is a better reason to make up your why. And the last reason for it is improper mindset. How to consider of improper mindset? For example, today, if you do this business, if you want to begging for the opportunity, you begging what kind of opportunity? You beg for the people, please join me, please buy from me. This is called begging. No one like begging is because it's go against our self-esteem. In another hand, you just want to share the opportunity to others, then this is the correct mindset, and the decision actually is up to them. So the next challenge maybe is that I don't like to selling products, and even somebody said that I don't know how to sell product. According to the sharing economy business model, we don't sell anything. We just share an opportunity that can bring a happy life for ourselves and others. So here, Elite has 10 products. We don't have to sell them at all. Whoever understands this opportunity, they will buy the product after joining in order to qualify for the bonus. In addition, education will demonstrate the value of the product. Very likely they will fall in love with the product and even buy it for themselves, their family, and even for others. I have absolute confidence on the products. And somebody may say that I don't want to earn money from friends. Okay, for this mindset, I will say that you need to understand that when your friend spend on the products, the company will pay you the bonus. This is not the money paid by your friend to you. So instead, he should be grateful that you gave him this chance to live for a happy life. I have no time. Life is unfair, unfortunately. Someone's family background, IQ, luck might be better than you, but there's one thing for sure 100% fair. This is each person only has 24 hours a day. Rich people normally are good at leverage time to make more money. We cannot change the fact that we only have 24 hours, but we can choose to double our time. When you find your core group, your time will change from 24 hours to 144 hours. And then it will be continue to grow exponentially. For example, if you are promoted to L3 leader, then you have 9,192 hours a day, which is thousands of hours more than an average person. What does that mean? When you have more time, means that your achievement likely will be much bigger than others. So therefore, if you complain that you have no time, then you must know how to leverage others people's time. If you worry that you cannot cope with the current study, the job, the business, then this SVP duplication system is something for you. The concept of this system is to work smart, not to work hard. You want to fully utilize the power of leveraging in order to achieve success with minimal resources, including the time and effort. I will explain the SVP system in more detail later. Okay, then how much do I need to invest? The answer is mentioned in the earlier part. Just to remind you, that is 200 PSV or equivalent to $200 USD per month. Then some people might say, I have no money. It's the same principle as applying for the time leveraging. So if you do not have money, you need to learn how to leverage on others people's spending. Other than strike the lottery, actually the power of leveraging is one of the best way for us to make big money with just a small investment. Take the example of shown earlier. $200 a month grant us the opportunity to earn a monthly passive income of close to $100,000. So this is called leveraging. If you are not familiar with the internet, it doesn't matter. Okay, at the beginning stage, you only need to know WhatsApp, WeChat, Facebook, and Zoom. While for the China market, only needs to know the WeChat, the Tencent meeting, and also the Weishi. If you don't know how to advertise, you don't like to do, or you don't know how to do live, that's totally fine. Especially the special training will be provided if you're keen to master more skill and online tools in the future. Some people may say that I don't like direct selling, I don't like MLM or network marketing, whatever the name it is. This is normal, very normal, especially if you are at the Eastern country. Actually, this is a very common business model in Western countries, and even Japan and South Korea is more developed countries. This business model spread to the Southeast Asia in 1980 and came to the China in 1990. Why was MLM completely blocked in China in 1998? That is because MLM model in Western countries do not conform to the China's culture. And because the people are so eager for the instant benefits, is for the quick success. This improper mindset causes a lot of negative impact on the MLM industry, such as the inferior products and also a lot of cheating cases. On top of that, the huge capital outflow from China brings an adverse impact on China's economy. But China government has not stopped here because they know that they cannot stop this trend. They have set two regulations instead, namely the regulation of direct sales and the anti-传销. 传销 means pyramid scheme. Regulation both adopted in 2005 to govern the direct sales industry in China. So from the business perspective, actually network marketing is a very good business model. It's just the people have manipulated the system. The China government has set up at least two direct selling research centers One is at the Peking University and another one is Nanjing University. In order to prepare a marketplace that suits China context. And I believe a lot of people know about these two celebrities. One is the Robert Kiyosaki and another one is Trump. So both of them are very open to support network marketing. And there is one book written by Charles and James. So the book's called The New Professionals, The Rise of the Network Marketing as the Next Major Professions. More and more educated and high quality people joining this platform and bring up professionalism. In fact, there are two main reasons why a lot of people disgusted about direct selling with the direct sellers. The first reason is because the approach of some people is very annoying and unprofessional. And the second reason is that a lot of people fail the business and they will blame the business is so difficult, sacrifice a lot of time, the effort, and yet can't make any money. But these two issues can be solved with the SVP duplication system due to we are using the people and connection map plus message template method. So some may have this concern. Is the product safe? Okay, Elite's manufacturing plant is located in United States and also Singapore. And both manufacturing plants are GMP certified. Good manufacturing practice (GMP) is a pharmaceutical grade, but we apply to the food production in order to ensure high safety and hygiene. And in 2019, we won the Singapore AVA Food Safety Awards, Gold Awards, after 15 years of consecutively winning the Silver Award. So the product is 100% plant-based food, but naturally don't guarantee the safety and healthy. So it must go through our common assay test to ensure that it's not carcinogenic. Finally, each product must pass nearly 2,000 plus of the tests, type of food tests, such as a microorganism test, heavy metal test, pesticide, toxins, and microscopic tests, even the melamine. So if you know the food industry well, you will know how expensive it is to carry out so many tests like this. And we always put the safety as the top priority. And the consumer feedback and review is the best way to judge how good the products are. If you go for any social media platform like Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube, you search on the product keyword. For example, here is the rosy time. Then you can see how consumer value the products. What is their review? What is their comment? This is the true voice from the consumer. Then some may concern that will the company go bankrupt? Okay, this is a very fair concern because you already put in so much effort. Cannot be one day is all the effort go down to the drains. So here we say that this is almost close to 40 years old of new company. Why I say so is because the parent company is EXL, in Chinese we call Chengyan, which has been in the market for about 40 years. EXL is under the leadership of Dr. Chen, Zhao Fei Chen, while the Elite is led by the Dr. Chen's 3 children. So Elite's products are developed and produced by our own R&D team and the manufacturing plant. Actually, this huge capital investment has granted the long-term commitment. And whether it is EXL or Elite, the mission is the same. We want to promote the health education of nutritional immunology and bring the health and wisdom to the world, to the people. All the people in this platform are connected with this mission and we will not feel it. Who is this career for? Over the past 4 years, a lot of people has achieved a very huge success in this platform, including the homemaker, the business owners, the white collars, the sales people, students, retirees, and more. But I think the most important questions you should ask is, it is for me. Okay, You might have an answer in your mind regardless of your decision. Now, I would like to highlight here that we are looking for like-minded people who appreciate the same core values. If today you feel you think that time freedom, the financial freedom, the health and the happy family is the four most important elements in building a happy life for yourself and others, then this is the career. This is definitely a career that's suitable for you. If you want to venture to this business, then you must ask these crucial questions: how to start? Even think further. How long will I take to see the results? How to operate this business? Is the training available? And so on. Actually, all the answer can be found in the SVP system. What does this system look like? Okay, the moment you have decided to join, then you must register as an elite member. The membership is free. You can ask your referrer on how to ask for the registration guideline. After this, you can register for the SVP member. It's also a free membership. Then after joining the SVP, then you can access to the SVP member page. Here is where I want to show you how the SVP system look like. Okay, so at this page you will see this paragraph to say that please follow the step-by-step process patiently due to this system is designed to build a successful team that sharing the same core values. Each step can be completed 100% online, okay, and while drinking coffee at home or traveling abroad. Okay, hope that we can make ourselves more valuable to our family, the friends, and also the society. The SVP duplication system is look like this. This is a step-by-step guideline. So when you have covered from step 1 until step 18, then you likely will manage to find the core group. Regarding the steps, there are two categories. One is for the knowledge, another one is for actions. Most of the steps will only take you 5 to 15 minutes. Hence, this business doesn't require full-time commitment and very, very easy to operate. Okay, and when you promoted to L1 manager or higher level, the system will guide you with what you should do next and what kind of new skill should you acquire. You will continue to grow your values and income. Okay, now we come to the end, and I would like to share a quote that moved me deeply. Okay, so the picture, this gentleman is called Jim Rohn. Okay, although he is already passed away, he was one of a world famous speaker, and he also the mentor for Tony Robbins. Tony Robbins is the most famous motivational speaker in the world at this era. So Jim Rohn, he said that, okay, I'm working full-time on my job and part-time on my fortune. Okay, when I heard this quote, I was still having a full-time job. So this is really moved me a lot. Upholding this belief, I have to quit my job finally and be full-time in Elite in 2019. I also have created this SVP duplication system during the COVID-19 lockdown period in order to help more people to venture to this beautiful business. Okay, regarding the Elite and SVP, after you listen to the whole presentation, if you are not interested, I'm still very thankful for your time, so no worry. But if you are interested, but you are still having some question or doubt in mind, please refer to your referrer and arrange a Zoom meeting in order to clarify your doubt. And the last is, if you want to join, please look for your referrer for the member registration for both Elite and also the SVP. And last, again, very, very thanks for your time. And here I would like to wish you a good health, happiness, and success in life. Bye bye.